And as the buzzer is hooted and the hooter is buzzed, the teams are getting back into shape now. And we're getting ready to go. So we're back live, a little technical hitch there. And Corey, as we get into the second half here, we've just been talking about the Otahu Mount Albert clash coming up at 10:25. Back to the game now. Mangere East Hawks, their jerseys do look pretty flash. And they're down inside the good 20 line goal drop out there. And now the Saints have to get a wee bit of discipline around their defence line.
Yeah, that's right. They haven't come under a lot of pressure so far, Troy, but it'll be interesting to see what Marist can do here as Mangere East now take it forward. And a bit of ducking and diving from Junior R4. Takes it out towards the left-hand side of the field, about 20 metres off their line.
They've got a good spread. It'll be interesting to see how they do, what they do with the football in this attacking set.
And there's a nice little dart out of dummy half. We're waiting on confirmation here. I think we may have, indeed we do. So Mangere East have scored. Nice little play there from, I think it was Viliami Kavinga out towards the left. And Mangere East will have the chance to equalise here. A difficult conversion coming up from the drop kick. But nice play from Mangere East to get themselves back into the game there. And of course, Viliami, as we mentioned earlier, he's spent a bit of time with the Warriors. I think played both under-20s and New South Wales Cup with the Warriors. So good to see those players who have played at the high levels coming back and helping out their local grassroots clubs. And of course, if you follow the rumours around the Auckland Rugby League scene, you will know that there are a few other famous names hanging around and potentially returning into the Fox this year. So it's definitely a competition to keep an eye on as the conversion goes low and to the left. So Marist will hold the 2-point advantage as it stands. So Marist 6, Mangere East 4. But it's Mangere East who are playing the better football right now. So we'll see how this goes. They're going to kick the ball back to Marist here to restart play. Interesting to see what they go with. They go with the high one and they will contest it. A little bit too deep on this occasion, but they've forced the error. So great play from Mangere East to force the mistake. And now the pressure's really on for Marist. Troy, they've only been tested a couple of times defensively and cracked once. This is going to be a real test for them. Absolutely, and the last thing they want to see is the Mangere East Hawks build momentum down here at this point. You know, we are into the second half, and some of the, is he going to drop him over there? Yep, he's pulled him down, and he gained a few metres on that run. As you've rightly pointed out, looks like they're going to be under stress here now, so the defence line's got to get up with a bit of line speed and contain them. And he's put the shoulder on, but let him go. Jamie Nathan there, some nice footwork, and we were tipped off about young Nathan from Mary Pussy earlier, who said he was one to watch, and indeed his footwork causing a little bit of trouble here as the number 10, Howie Brown, carries it forward, and they go back out towards the left where they had some luck earlier. So keep an eye on this now as the ball has been spilt. So Marist survived that one. Good first up contact causes the error there, and Marist now working off their line. Some big hits, Troy, early in the day. Good offload. There's the young number 5 we spoke about earlier, and he's stepping and moving and shaking. Yeah, young Thomas on loan from the Newland Stags. Here's my favourite pivot. And what wonderful footwork. Straight up the centre and carries 3 people with him and slowly comes to a grinding halt and a quick play the ball. You know, and everyone talks about speed as the key kind of attribute at the Nines, but of course you still got to win the middle as that ball is stripped out, and it's going to be a knock-on. So Marist wastes that possession. It was a good carry from Leo Pepe. But Mangere East now work it off the line. Of course, they're still behind by 2, so Mangere East need to be next to score. You would think they're only short halves, 9-minute halves here at the Sports Safe ARL Nines. I can hear the guiding, soothing voice of Brendan on the far side, giving guidance to the Saints. Yes, the Craig Bellamy of the Auckland league scene, I would say, our Dougie. He's a very passionate man, loves to get involved with the voice as Mangere East spread out towards the left, and that ball has spilt out, and they've actually got some numbers here as they step back inside. I think that might be Marlon Purcell with the blonde hair.
And just as the Hawks are attacking the line, if you're not doing anything today, please come down and join us. The crowd's starting to mount.
And that is some lovely work from Jamie Nathan. Steps back inside, then throws the big cutout pass, and it's Louis Yongoa who scores to put Mangere East ahead. So nice play from Mangere East. They're playing enterprising footy.
Just as they're getting ready to take the conversion at goal, as I was saying, big day down here at the Hibiscus Coast Raiders. They're our host club today for the Sports Safe ARL Nines. And if you're not doing anything, admission is free, so come and join us. We've got fantastic football on till the afternoon, where we'll be going through to the quarters and the grand finals. And if you're unable to make it to the Hibiscus home ground, join us on the free live stream for the Sports Safe ARL Nines on aucklandleague.co.nz. So Corey will check that score for us. Are we locked up there, Corey?
No, so Mangere East have taken the 8-6 lead with the conversion going wide. So Mangere East currently in the box seat as play restarts, and Marist just managed to hold on to it. So crucial that Marist complete the set here. The seconds are ticking down on the clock as they come back through the middle, and that's a good carry forward.
He's had a good game too. And if we knew what the number was for number 16, we could say that that number 16 name was a good player.
Yeah, that's right. And we do apologise for not being able to identify many of the Marist players. The club has not been able to give us any jersey numbers, which is a little disappointing for the viewers at home, but we will do our best. There are a few names who stand out, and we will do our best to identify them as they work it out now towards the left. And this is the 12, Nehemiah Ilu, with a good carry out towards the left, and a little show, a little go. He's got some space, the big fella. Great tackle, though, from the number 14 from Mangere East, Setatu. And excellent work.
He didn't have a lot of space to work in there, and he certainly stood that player up, turned him around, and he was heading in the right direction. Mangere East now wanted to get off with a quick start, and they're now grinding it outside their 20.
And it's interesting to look at the Mangere East team, Troy. They've lost their best player, Raymond Talimale, who's gone off to Australia to pursue an opportunity over there. So speaking to their new coach, Rob Nathan, he said, you know, there's some real challenges facing this team this year. So the Nines, it's a good opportunity for a youngster to put his hand up for selection in the Fox side as we near the start of the season. Of course, the Fox season kicking off on April 8-9 with the big double header. Keep an eye on aucklandleague.co.nz for details of that. As now a nice little step through from Tiani Suiki.
Oh, they're just opening them up now. And he's
indeed, and it looks like, I believe we got Mangere East's third try. We do indeed. It's Howard Brown who's gone over Troy. Just great play from Mangere East. Open footy, throwing the ball around, and exactly what you expect at the Nines, I guess.
Yep, I think they executed fairly well there. It was free-flowing. They didn't look like they were going to be under too much stress, and there always seemed to be somebody in support to be able to pick up that last passage or the last pass to take them through to scoring. So that'll give them a good deserved break now. You can see that some of them will be blowing hard. They'll get onto the old hydration, and the kicker will just wander around a wee bit, let everyone sort of get a bit of a breather in before he goes for the drop goal. And this shouldn't cause too much problem for the number 7 from the Hawks as he lines up now, looks at the dot, down, boof. And that's how we do it here at the Sports Safe ARL Nines.
And over it goes, and you would think that will do the game. It's now blown out to a 2-score advantage for Mangere East, and the clock, if nothing else, is going to be against Marist now. So what a... And as we say that, the siren goes in the background. So Mangere East win this one at 14 points to 6. Excellent comeback from Mangere East in the second half. Of course, they were 6-0 down at half-time and have come back to record the result. So Mangere East 14, Marist